test drive in a very stock 1954 Chevy 3100 pickup truck. This old truck has received an older restoration. Not exactly sure how old the restoration is, but I guess it's probably 20 to 30 years. As the body is showing a little bit of patina. The green paint job, you can tell, was, when it was applied, was a very nice paint job. Currently has some scratches here and there. Relatively dent free though, this body is, and very solid. Very minimal surface rust on the bottom side of the truck and the frame and suspension. The rest of the truck is very solid. There's a couple bubbles, a couple of the fenders, but cab corners, cab mounts, all those important areas are very nice and solid. The interior of the truck obviously was restored at that same time. The steering wheel looks very original. It does have a couple cracks in it. There is some aging in the interior, but it is complete minus the radio. The seat actually is in very good condition, no tears. All the cording is intact. All the gauges appear to be functioning. The temperature gauge may not be, but the oil, fuel, and charging appears to be. The speedometer works, the odometer works. The speedometer is about 4 to 5 miles per hour fast. So you're doing 55, you're actually doing closer to 50, which this truck can do. Right now we're doing somewhere between 55 and 60 miles per hour, and the truck is very solid, very straight on the road. I'm hands-free right now, and close to 60 miles per hour. It drives very well. Rides like an old truck. And I noticed how we kind of bounce in the seat as we go down the road a little bit, like an old pickup truck. But pretty comfortable for an older truck that's very stock configuration. This particular Chevy is powered by what appears to be a mid to late 70s inline 6-cylinder 250 cubic inch and backed by a 3-speed manual transmission, the shifter on the floor. The truck does have headlights, taillights, brake lights, and turn signals. Aftermarket turn signal assembly on the steering column, which they do function. If you watch the walk around video, you'll see all the lights working. One headlight is a little dimmer than the other one. Could be a ground, could be the bulb itself. But we're going around a roundabout right now, and the truck took the roundabout just fine. It does have radial tires on it, which does help. No power steering, no power brakes, and it is 4-wheel disc. But the truck does perform very well for a stock configured 54 Chevy pickup truck. All the glass is intact. No major cracks. There is some slight delaminating in the windshield. And I can kind of show along the bottom edge of the windshield there is a little bit of slight delaminating. But relatively tight. I do have the fresh air vent open. With that vent closed, actually I would expect a lot more wind noise than we have. There is some wind noise, but not near as bad as I thought. I'm going to turn our air conditioning back on so you can see the vent does open and close properly. Take this corner more to about 50, 55, and 60. wood bed that is showing some age, but is very solid. So if you're looking for a knockaround truck, something you don't have to worry about parking way out when you go to the nearest hardware store or landscaping, greenhouse, or just something you can enjoy, get lots of thumbs up. We've gotten lots of thumbs up